Hey, welcome back. I forgot to look up we didn't start the fire lyrics at the end of last episode, but I looked it up, and I was right. The first words are Harry Truman, Doris Day. So, if they had started the song at the beginning, people would have searched that, and my video wouldn't have come up. But they started at the end, because it's like on a radio and they're flipping, so there you go. It's interesting. Just kind of a random thing that happened. Nobody has really watched the videos because of that. I don't really like that video that I did. It's not very good. The one that's called Birth Control Ho Chi Minh. But nothing, I don't know, which one would they have watched where I thought, oh, I'm gonna hook them with that video. I guess I'll try to do the political notes. I do have notes about that book I've been reading too, so I'll try to do those. It's a good book, but I'll do that later. Joe DiMaggio. I watched that 60 Minutes thing, and I liked it. It was hard to watch the Trump one just because he's just hard to watch. I don't like his personality or anything about him really. The way he talks, it's hard to listen to. I like the Biden one because I like the interviewer. She did a good job. I don't know, you don't see many interviews like that with the person who's just like asking good questions. Usually it's either they're at a rally where they're just talking and they're just saying like kind of boring stuff about like America's the best and I'm gonna be awesome. Or the terrible debates, which are like unwatchable. But the interview was asking them, and they interviewed the vice president candidate too, Kamala Harris. I liked that interview. I liked her questions. Kamala Harris, she didn't do a very good job in that interview. I didn't really like her. I don't know. After watching that, she didn't seem to be taking it very seriously. Like, I guess she thought it would just be like a bunch of easy questions. And the first question the interviewer asked was probably her best question, which was, it was something like, your opponents have said you will be kind of like a Trojan horse for socialist policies, because Biden's not a super liberal person, so people are like, oh, Kamala Harris is going to bring like communism and everything. and the interviewer was like, there was a bipartisan panel of rating senators from liberal conservative spectrum, and she was rated the most liberal senator, which is interesting. And she laughed at that when the interviewer brought it up, because she thought it was like, oh, that's something Trump or the vice president says about me. And the interviewer was like, no, this was like a bipartisan thing. It's not a. And it came across as really like, this is an important question. Are you gonna bring socialist policies to? Are you gonna make the president? Oh, what's happening? That's bad. Are you going to try to just bring more socialist policies to the executive branch, I guess, and make Biden like be more liberal. And she didn't really answer that question very well. I don't think she was expecting like a good question like that. And she just kind of laughed it off, which came across bad. Like, you should be able to answer this question. Why do you want to be vice president? What are you going to do when you're there? Like, it's a basic question. What do you want to get done? This seems like a boss, doesn't it? Biden did a little bit better at answering the questions, but he's still like, I don't know, he's not great at answering questions. What were some of the questions that they asked him? Here we go. It's not so tough. These guys are easy. What's happening? Uh-oh. I don't know what I have to do. That's a big thing. Ooh. I don't know what to do. Hit his tail. I don't think I can run. I should scan it, because I have no idea what it wants me to do. Enemy is utilizing your morph ball bomb unit. Although its armor is strong, its tail is exposed when moving. Its mouth can be hit when glowing. Oh, there we go. Shoot it. It was just refreshing to see a good interview like that, because, and it's a nice contrast to, like, I guess I do, like, I go on Reddit and I see people, you just see people's opinions all the time, and it's nice to just watch, like, the people actually talk and try to answer good questions. Like, what are you gonna do? Why do you want to be president? This thing that happened, like, how would you handle it if you were president? Why did you handle it the way you did? Because you are the president. I think the Joe Biden interviewer was better than the Trump interviewer. She didn't have her, I don't know, maybe she was nervous interviewing the president or something, but she didn't, I don't feel like she did a good job of asking good questions. And then that made the president, like, his answers wouldn't have been good anyway, but when they're bad questions, it's like, it's unlistenable. It's just garbage. And then eventually he got mad and left. I didn't make it that far. I can't listen to him talk. It's too hard. I feel like I'm getting stupider. Easy. I guess, yeah, I mean, watching that interview made me a little bit worried about Kamala Harris, but it's just like a 5-minute interview. I'm sure she's fine. But she just wasn't taking the interview seriously, which was kind of a bummer. Like, you should be able to answer these questions. Good. They asked her, it was kind of a dumb question, but they asked her, like, is the president racist? And she just kind of said the same, what's happening? No. She just kind of said the same boring stuff that you hear everybody says, like, oh, he said Mexicans are rapists. It's like, if you're the vice president, you should be saying, like, more interesting stuff than that, I feel like. I mean, that's stuff you could just read random internet idiots reading. It's like, I could say that. So should I be vice president? She should be like smarter than that. Nope. Okay, there we go. That was good. Die. No. She came across, I guess, as a little bit arrogant. Like, I don't know. Come on, don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me. Open your mouth. Open up your mouth so I could shoot it. Dang it. Well, it's the same kind of attitude that Trump has. It's like, just like, I'm right all the time and anybody who disagrees with me is stupid. She had that same kind of an attitude. That Joe Biden doesn't seem to have that attitude. He seems to be like more humble about not knowing things and being like, I'm gonna try to listen to people and they'll give me advice and I'll do my best. It's like, yeah, I mean, that's what I want the person to say. Like, you're just a person. You can't possibly fix everything and be perfect all the time. And you can't know everything about everything. Wait, is this the right way? I think no, it's not. He had a good answer to, what was the answer? Oh, the Supreme Court thing. They asked him, are you going to pack the Supreme Court? That's a common question people keep asking him. And he didn't have a good answer the first time someone asked him that, but he had a good answer. I think it was in the 60-minute interview. I liked his answer anyway. He said the first thing I would do is I would create like a panel of a bipartisan panel, gotta be bipartisan, of constitutional experts, and they would give me their advice of what they think would fix this problem, because there's an obvious problem. It can't just be whoever's in power gets to make up new rules. That's dumb. And I would listen to their advice and see what they had to say. Do they think I should add more justices? Do they think I should do term limits? What do they think? That's the best answer he could give. Because it's not like, oh, I know the exact right thing to do and I'm going to fix everything. It's like, I don't know. It seems to me like there's a problem. I have some ideas maybe about how to fix it. Maybe we won't do anything. It depends on, like, I don't know. I mean, maybe he should have that answer already. Like, maybe he should have talked to experts already and have an answer. But I don't think he was thinking about it until the Ruth Bader Ginsburg thing. And it's just like, and then people just sprung the question on him, and he's like, yeah, it's going to be something I'm going to have to deal with when I'm president, and I'll think a lot about it, and I'll get some advice, and then we'll make a decision. That's the best answer he could give for me, so that was good. How do I get back? I think I want to... No, I don't. I want to go this way. I don't think I have to end. I just went in a circle. I'll get back to the boss tomorrow, I guess. Oh, okay. Let's just try to get there. The Trump interview is awful. He's like... I don't know, he's like pathological. He can't say that anything he's ever involved in went any differently than he wanted it to go. It's pretty interesting to watch that interview, because he's like, it's not bad, it's getting better, but it's not getting better. It's like, I don't know, he's like a machine that's like broken, or like a robot. Like, it is getting better, everything's getting better all the time, but the numbers, the cases are going up and the deaths are going up. But when you look at the deaths, they're going down. They're going. He's like breaking. I don't know. He's malfunctioning or something. I'm not even going the right way. Okay. See you tomorrow. Bye.